Oh man. Well, in fun internet news, okay, in exciting fun internet news, now it's still the story is still developing, okay? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how much of it has been fabricated and how much of it has not been fabricated. But in the meantime, oh hi, Mayor Cat. In the meantime, I don't know how many of you guys saw it, but it seems like Elon Musk on his Adrian persona went to 4chan to suck off Elon Musk. And then Mayor Cat. And then I eat you. In one bite. Mmm. Tasty worm. Mm-hmm. I got you. You can't escape. You can't escape from me. Sorry, let me find it. A self-suck incident? Yes. Where's the original post that I found on this? What the hell? Here it is. I found it. 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 Adrian Dittman posted on 4chan and accidentally revealed that he has admin privileges on Twitter. Now, this very easily could be somebody else pretending to be Adrian Dittman and then doing like a little screenshot that's been edited. It's hard to say. However, I also totally believe that it's real. Hassan said that it's fake. I don't buy it. It was people were saying that the text alignment was off and was likely edited. I believe that it could be real, okay? I believe that it could be real. I choose to believe, chat. All right? One second. Anyways, the original post goes like this. Well, actually, graphic content is permitted. It just has to be politically relevant and in good taste. No one wants to see snuff content on their feed. Elon is very liberal about it. Some footage crosses the line, but he's been very decent about the last couple of happenings and allowing the uncensored footage to be hosted on X. Big difference in reporting news and allowing, and happenings to fellow friends and disrupting the feed to discourage users from returning to the platform. There must be a balance. The thing about Elon is that he's so cringe, it's impossible to spot satire. Yeah. And the other thing is, like, Elon is so stupid that I believe that this could be real. And basically, the original screenshot, or like the screenshot of Twitter that the quote unquote Adrian Dittman account posted on 4chan, shows this text that says admin portal on the very bottom. And I will admit, the text does look, interesting. Interesting. What I will say, however, is that someone else mentioned it as well. Only Elon calls Twitter X.com. Yes. Yes. Next. Here's the original post. The other thing that was pointed out by people is that you can't see it's a screenshot of a post from Elon Musk, with the text on the bottom that says switch account admin portal bans. But more brutal than that is the fact that it shows view post engagements, which only comes up when you're looking at posts that you made. View post engagements doesn't show up when you're looking at somebody else's posts. So what I will say for sure, though, is that whoever this person is, they know how to type exactly like Elon Musk typing like he's somebody else. That was debunked, dipshit. Elon used very small doses in a medically regulated environment, and even if he did increase his dose, asking someone about their personal medical conditions is fucked up and violates any HIPAA or other moral writings on the wall. Irrelevant. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but like there is no one on 4chan that types like this. No one on 4chan says this really violates HIPAA. And even if he wanted to increase it, and by the way, it was debunked because I know everything about like no one gives a fuck about violating HIPAA on 4chan. I'm so sorry. No one gives a shit about it. No one cares, okay? Also, it's for medical providers, not normal people. Correct. To the people defaming him, I hope you are enjoying yourselves. Our laws are going to change soon. Cybercrime will finally be enforced properly in this nation. You are a maggot, and Elon has done more in his 20s than you will ever do in your pathetic life. Go take some painkillers and get back to the trailer with your alcoholic sister. You on 4chan often? No, but I like the green text poster. The green text reposter on Twitter. I think I've been to 4chan twice in my whole life. Mostly because the first time I went on it, I was like 24 or something, and I was like, wow, this place kind of sucks. Like that. The problem is that there aren't even funny memes. That's the worst part. There aren't good memes in there. Like, and then I checked again recently, and it was about the same. They're just not good. They're just not good posts. It's people who think that humor is when you do racism or something. There's just nothing funny there. I will say, like, it's very funny because when you go from like the pole board to like the fitness board, the difference is so stark. Like the fitness board is like the opposite of a cesspool. It's actually like people kind of hyping each other up, or like the art advice board is actually just people genuinely giving good advice and being like, no, you need to work on this. No, this looks great. Like, honestly, where you're at, it's like, whoa, why are you on 4chan if you're this normal? Go outside. But anyways, this is the Adrian Dittman account posting on 4chan saying, Elon is a friend. I'll leave it at that. Not Elon, unfortunately, but please do not conflate conservative Republicans with the alternative right, neo-Nazis, or purely hateful incels. Elon is a father who gets lots of sex. I like how it's like 50-50 if it's someone pretending to be Adrian Dittman and doing a really good job of like excellent satire, or actually Adrian Dittman, like aka Elon Musk. He will never stoop to the lows of anger and posting emotionally like a lot of people expect him to. HB1 existed before Trump, and it's not going anywhere, nor should it. Imagine getting pissed about someone dropping water in the sink when your basement is flooded. The illegals are going to be out of here. Only the top 1% will get a chance to earn citizenship if they contribute and grow our GDP and economy. We are not losing in that situation. We are still getting the criminals out of here. Elon is a friend. Do not forget that. This sudden anger is so inorganic. It reminds me of the Mr. Beast outrage where where people hated it because it got a little bit of traction. Everyone forgot about it and heard his side of the story. There is a smear campaign going on, and I will call it how I see it. No one is going to risk losing their X account in an IP ban just to troll Elon. Email and phone verification is a pain in the ass. If you don't like his free speech platform, don't use it. Free speech does not equal spamming, gore, and disrupting the site for other users. It is not tolerated here, along with rating and doxing, so why would it be okay on X.com? This thread is full of negativity. I'm out of here. Enjoy your anger and resentment. Happy New Year. I got a feeling it's going to be a great one. Keck you friends later, Anons. I really do love that I can't tell if it's satire or not. I really like it. I really, really like it. I assume it's satire, but I'm going to pretend like it's not. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, man. Oh. God, dude. It has to be Elon because Elon is the only person calling Twitter X. Yeah. Other than like a couple news outlets, everybody calls it Twitter. Let's just be real for 2 seconds. Let's just be real. I call it X because I hate myself. Dude, you're sick. Seek help. Seek help immediately, okay? That's not good for you. That's not good for you, and it's not good for anyone else. Get help. Oh my God, dude. Oh, fuck. Can I get a show of hands? How many people in here think that like Elon Musk is Adrian Dittman? And how many people don't? Like ones if you think that they're the same person, if you think Elon is all posting. Ignore about the 4chan stuff. I'm just talking about Twitter. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, good, good, good.
X, Twitter is the only acceptable time it is okay to dead name.
3, I'm undecided. I believe that it's him. I believe it. I think it's just like, how do you do fellow Anons? No, no, no. I have doubts, but one. Yeah, I want to believe, so I will. Okay? It's that simple. I want to believe. So I will. How the hell would Elon get admin privileges on 4chan anyways? Well, I don't know that it's admin privileges on 4chan. It's that he has admin privileges on Twitter, which is what this screenshot is supposed to prove. Also, Elon would totally talk about himself by saying... by, by saying he gets lots of sex. Oh, man. Fuck, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I want to see this.
So seemingly the loudest voice against Elon Musk, that'd be a good nickname for him. Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy in this MAGA civil war. It's Sloppy Steve Bannon is not holding back. So, you all know that this is over the H-1B visas, high-skilled immigrants who come in this country. And the reality of the situation is they're not being brought in because, oh, they're just that much smarter and that much harder working and that much better and we can't do without them. No, it's because a lot of these tech companies, what they want is cheaper labor that will work longer hours that will increase their profit margin. That's what it's about, okay? So Vivek and Elon are trying to lie to everybody and pull the wool over their eyes and act like, no, this is about innovation and this is about making the U.S. the #1 country in the world. And you're not going to get it over on anybody, bro. It's not going to fucking work. And by the way, it is rich for Vivek Ramaswamy to lecture anybody about hard work and intelligence when he made his fortune by doing a pump and dump scam. A total fucking rug pull. Go look into that. We've done a video on it in the past if you want to know the specifics of it. But Sloppy Steve is not backing down. Here he is, escalating the MAGA civil war to a new level.
You look at this, and that there's some racism over there. You white folks, go look at that. That's a Fox specialty. We don't fall for that. So don't think you're going to come back and, oh, you know what? Well, what we need to do is increase it here and cut that cost there. Screw you, you clown. And then you got to suppress us. Oh, they're, I don't know, blacklisting you, whatever they do. I don't care what they do on Twitter. I could care less. We're banned on every platform in the world, and the show is one of the most powerful in the world. Why is that? Because the content of the show resonates with the most powerful audience in the world, working men and women that happen to be citizens of this great republic.
Steve.
Mr.
That's a little
Steve.
sloppy, isn't it? Sloppy Steve is being sloppy. Really? You're the fucking vanguard of the working class in America? How much have you fought for the PRO Act? How much have you fought for card check? How much have you fought for raising the minimum wage? How much have you fought for universal health care and a 4-day work week and Social Security for all? How much have you fought for FDR's new Bill of Rights? Second Bill of Rights, the Economic Bill of Rights. If you don't believe in that shit, spare me. You are married to Donald Trump at the hip. You're his henchman. And Donald Trump's major accomplishment in his first term was a massive tax cut for the wealthy and corporations.
I'm not gonna lie, calling them henchmen is diabolical, but it's absolutely correct. They are literally his goons.
And this is all as you virtue signal, pretending like I'm in favor of raising taxes on corporations. Really? I missed it where you ripped Trump a new asshole and broke up with him over him cutting taxes for robber barons and oligarchs and multinational mega corporations. I missed it because it didn't fucking happen, because you're fine with it. You virtue signal like you're in favor of the working class without materially supporting anything that will improve the lives of the working class. If you believed in improving the lives of the working class, you would be a lefty, and you're not. In fact, your claim to fame is what? Your claim to fame is crowdfunding a border wall where you raised millions of dollars, but it was fraudulent because fucking, of course, you can't crowdfund a border wall on public land. That literally makes no sense. Can't build a private wall on public land through small dollar donations. You screwed over all of MAGA, and now you're out there pretending like, I am the leader of MAGA. Please, son, who are you kidding? But this gets better, and I will shift to going more after Elon than him in just a second.
This is a defining moment. Some of the people say, oh, Steve, we gotta have a group hug. You can't do this and let the Democrats. No. We're not having group hugs. We're not having pats on the head.
Agreed. Keep going. Let him fight, homie. Let him fight.
You got to get this straight. First off, you got to get, hey, I've said many times that Elon came and Elon's money helped organize the grassroots effort. In his engineering mind, he saw what the problem was as we saw it, and he supported it. And for that, he gets a place at the table. There's no doubt. You should.
That's quite an admission, isn't it? That is quite an admission, isn't it? He's like, look, he's mega wealthy. He's a billionaire. He gave Trump and the movement a lot of money, so he gets a seat at the table. That's such a casual and benign way to describe corruption. Right? Why? Why should he get a seat at the table? Why shouldn't it be some dude who donates $5 or $10 every month out of their $35,000 a year salary to Trump and the movement? Why shouldn't they get a louder voice than this guy? Right? If you actually were in favor of helping working people, you would draw a line, and as a matter of principle, you would say, we don't allow robber barons to buy our movement. We don't allow them to fund this stuff, because we know that that comes with mal-incentives, where they're the boss. The one with the money, they're the boss. You could have easily said, we're only doing small dollar donations, but you didn't. Why didn't you? Because you're not for the working class. You all sold out. That's the reality of the situation.
It's $250 million in June, not an entire cycle, in 5 months. But that dinner with Sachs and that check from Elon came at Biden's, when Biden, in the debate or right before the debate, and Biden, they kind of saw the numbers where this thing was heading.
So that's Bannon saying, look, these are all Johnny-come-latelys, and they don't actually believe in MAGA. They believe in using MAGA to their own ends. That part is true, Sloppy Steve. That is not so sloppy, Sloppy Steve.
They're recent converts, and we love converts. Hell, I'm a Catholic. We used to be in the convert business. Not so much anymore. We can't keep what we got. But in the old days, half the saints are missionaries. We love converts. But the converts sit in the back and study for years and years and years to make sure you understand the faith and you understand the nuances of the faith and understand how you can internalize the faith. Don't come up and go to the pulpit in your first week here and start lecturing people about the way things are going to be. If you're going to do that, we're going to rip your face off.
Ooh. You're going to rip Elon's face off. You're going to rip David Sachs' face off, Mr. Ball Sachs, as I call him. I love it. I love it. I'm your Huckleberry, man. Let me see. I want to see that. Let's go.
Because you can't beat us. We're not beatable.
Really? It looks like you were just beaten. Trump just came out and said, I agree with Elon. H-1B visas all the way. That's what he said. In fact, he contradicted himself completely. We can't be beaten. We can't be... Really? This looks like you were beaten. Here's Trump talking about the H-1B visa. He was against it in 2016. By 2024, he was for it.
Nobody knows the system better than me. I know the H-1B. I know the H-2B. Nobody knows it better than me. I know the H-1B very well, and it's something that I frankly use, and I shouldn't be allowed to use. We shouldn't have it. Very, very bad for workers.
As we speak, we're finalizing H-1B regulations so that no American worker is replaced ever again. H-1Bs should be used for top, highly paid talent to create American jobs, not as inexpensive labor program to destroy American jobs.
Why did you change your mind on H-1B visas, sir?
I didn't change my mind. I've always felt we have to have the most competent people in our country. We need competent people. We need smart people coming into our country. We need a lot of people coming in. We're going to have jobs like we've never had before.
But sir, you said...
Steve, that looks to me like you were beaten. That's what that looks like to me. Because, by the way, what is Trump? What is MAGA? It's of, by, and for the wealthy, baby. That's what the first term was. That's what the second term is going to be. Did he really delude himself into thinking it was anything other than that? Did he really delude himself into thinking that? There's no way. There's no way. You saw what he did in his first term. You saw he lost 2.9 million jobs overall. You saw he outsourced 200,000 jobs when he ran as the anti-outsourcing guy. You saw that in 2015 and 16, he told 60 Minutes, I'm going to do healthcare for everybody and the government's going to pay for it. Then he got in there and he didn't do that. In fact, he proposed a bill that got rid of protections for pre-existing conditions. His bill pulled a like 7% support in the country. Who are you kidding? This is what MAGA is. 100%. So Elon Musk is married to MAGA because Elon Musk has the same anti-worker agenda. MAGA is of, by, and for the robber barons. Now, you can cope and you can seethe and you can lie to yourself and say that's not the case. That is the case.
It's like, I really want to feel bad for Trumpers that think that anything Trump says is true. Like, Trump genuinely doesn't give a single fuck about them. Like, he literally only cares about what will get him more money. And that's it. That's all he's ever cared about. And that's all he will ever care about. And there's so many people that they feel so sure that that's not what's happening. And it's like, it's almost like a little sad. Like, you really think that? Shouldn't you feel a little embarrassed about that? You really think the guy that was selling $100,000 watches or whatever gives a shit about the average American? Like, how many levels of delusion do you have to be in? I mean, don't you have to remember these are the same people getting exploited by mega churches? I know you're right, but oh, thanks, Salty Sandals. Meerkat, I'm going to bake you. Something in your eye. I got it. Dude, he's so chilling. You can't see it, but he's just like, he's purring and he's totally lapping. He's having so much fun. I don't know what's wrong with this cat, but he likes when I just like grab his head. He just likes it when I just grab his head. And he gets to, like, I think it's comfortable for him because he gets to rest his chin on my hand. Oh, yes, Meerkat. He's so silly.
And that's why anybody who actually cares about anti-establishment politics, anti-corruption politics, pro-worker politics, anti-war politics, to the extent anybody actually believes in those things, they're going to flee MAGA at 100 miles an hour. And many of them already have. Anybody who's still in for this knows what they're getting. And there is no more excuse. You can't say, oh, I didn't know. No, you do. I'm telling you now. You know. You know.
This army of the awakened is not beatable because we're relentless and we will never surrender and we will never slow down. And yes, if you go low, we'll go to the center of the earth. Because we're fighting for something that means something. We have meaning in this. This is why people watch the show. This is why people come to the show and all this great content people provide us. And Ben Berquam's down now, putting his life in danger again. Why do people do this? Why have they done this for years? Why they do it for years at Breitbart? Why did when Trump started appearing in 13 and 14, we said, that's the guy.
So, Elon, look, it all is going to come down to a personality clash. If Elon keeps stepping on toes, if Elon keeps crossing the line, if Elon is too omnipresent and too visible and gets too much press, then Trump will break up with him. But it will have nothing to do with his stance on H-1B visas. Trump agrees with his stance on H-1B visas. It'll be an ego contest and a narcissism competition. That's what it'll be, Sloppy Steve. So get that through your head, man. But look, let him fight. Give me the popcorn. Let the MAGA civil war continue. I am here for it. All right, guys. That's the show, y'all. Love y'all very much. You all know the deal. Everybody do me a big favor. Please subscribe to the channel. Click that like button. Click that bell icon so you get a notification every single time a video drops. Again, I couldn't do this without you. You guys support this show on Patreon, $5 a month at a time, or you tip with that thanks button on YouTube. This is real independent media, man. No money from billionaires, no conversations with advertisers and corporations, no shady deals with foreign governments. Yeah, it's exactly what you see. You guys fund it from the ground up, and we have default ads on YouTube, and that's the end of it, y'all. And very proud of that model, and we built it because of you guys, And we're one of very few shows that can say we have a genuinely pure business model with no malincentives. And that's why, we've lasted over a decade and will continue lasting, is because people know they could trust a show that doesn't have those malincentives, right? It's actual independent media. Maybe what? 3%, 5% of shows actually on the internet are independent media, real independent media, and we're lucky to be among that, again, because of you guys. All right, Happy New Year, everybody. I'll see you back here tomorrow,
That's
same
right,
time, same
guys.
place.
I, however, am not independent media. Everything that you hear on this channel is being controlled by Meerkat. Which is why this channel is oddly very pro snacks and treats. You're so cute. You're so cute. Your little face. Look at his little face.